It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Bills and the Bengals, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the play.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now Burrow on first down. He completes it to Boyd. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, a run with Evans. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective,
the Bengals drive about to get going. Here we go. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left.
Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. Here's 2nd and 7. As they've got it as we resume action. Evans gets it again on 2nd down. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at it.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now a handoff coming left, Evans. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Evans. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They will throw on first down with Burrow, escaping the pressure right. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. He's got his target. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important... The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we're at half. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the... Third quarter starts with a run by Chris Evans. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. The quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll try the left side with Evans. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Touchdown! Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And they'll begin on the ground here with Evans. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Airing this one out for Evans. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. On the handoff, it's Evans. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Boogie Basham earning himself a tackle for a loss as he stops him behind the line. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll try and run for this with Evans. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. 42 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. They start the drive with Evans until about the 23.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Burrow working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Evans running straight ahead. And he'll get this up to about the 40. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Here we go with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. An inside give, Brown. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. They'll run on third down with Brown. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. This is taken at the 23. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining. To throw is Allen. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll do it for my part.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bears and the Packers, and it's coming up next.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, it's the second game here on this Wild Card Saturday, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First down, going to the air with Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Love looking to throw it. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Love now. Touchdown, Packers. Bo Melton from 19 yards away. And the Packers are able to answer the early. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Love going to give this one to Jones. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Play action this time with Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. There he goes, right side. Able to slither by. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, Love. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Running right, Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
This is taken at the 15. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Now a 2nd and 10. In motion left goes a tight end. Up the middle, Jones. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Love. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there, and they have regained the lead. These kickers now. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. The 2nd half starts with a carry by Jones. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Love, they go play action now. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
He can't get him down. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and they will. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go bootleg. Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st down carry by Jones.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 42. Now Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing. Love. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off the play fake, Love. Pass complete across the formation to Melton. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. To throw now. Here's Love. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. The Packers on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete, and unable to break. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Play fake. Here's Love. Open man, the tight end Henry. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped.
Okay, ready?
Love now to pass on 1st down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Love. That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To the air again, Love. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. On play action. Love to throw. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. Looking to throw. Love. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Going back to Love. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Love looking to throw it. Flushed out right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Love. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off.
Touchdown! Luke Musgrave from 17 yards out. And the Packers go. Now Carlson for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Back to throw. Fields. Dropping this underneath with Herbert. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here's Love and the Packers. Down by 8. 1:09 to play. They need a touchdown here to try to force overtime, but they've got the support of this playoff record crowd. 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away. Live to fight another down.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Love. Able to find Melton. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Love looking to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. These are the spots. Where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the 5. Losing in this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year, but I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild.
Here's A-Chain to begin the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 2. Tua sets up to pass it. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down as he's got it up to the 28-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Here's 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to A-Chain. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Tua going to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he's able to get it back to... On On the ground, the drive starts with Wilson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Open man downfield as Waddle has got him. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Zadarius Smith able to get him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Again, it's A-Chain. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
The kick by Sanders is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive. And this drive will begin with a run from A-Chain. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. A nice run right there, and we talk this time of year about certain teams, certain players who don't have a lot of postseason history to speak of, and here's a man right here in his rookie season in the NFL, and he's being asked to carry the load at running back for this offense.
And he has acquitted himself nicely here in his rookie year, and look, I think we both believe that the burden's a little lighter on backs and receivers than it is on quarterbacks in the playoffs. But that's not to say that this is going to be easy. As fast as the NFL game is in the regular season, it's like warp speed when you turn pressure up in the postseason. So let's see how he handles things early.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to get this complete to Gaskin. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. 49 yards. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Second and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Tua, a final shot before half. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So we're at halftime of this. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting... Third quarter begins with a run from A-Chain. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Greg Newsome up to make the stop. Now 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Now Tua. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. H.A. now up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now it's A-Chain headed right, and he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Tua. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Sanders' kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room. Play action. Now it's Tua. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this one. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense. But whistles are going to blow the play dead. Since it was 4th down, a fumble cannot be advanced by another player. But fortunately, they will have enough to keep the first down. Running right, here's A-Chain.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
To his throw here, going to be caught by Wilson.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. They'll look to throw. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
This is taken at about the 14. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and off of play action, Tagovailoa.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
A-Chain on 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to throw.
This one deep for Wilson.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a give. Running left is Wilson.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On play action, here's Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle. A 22-yard touchdown ground. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. So part one of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. The 2 are going to try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And a failure to convert. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, here's Jerome Ford. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Faking the give, now Watson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Here's Hill on the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. A-Chain gets it from the gun. Down to about the 45.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Tua. This one thrown underneath to A-Chain. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Now 2nd and 4. Now Tua. It's A-Chain on the give. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Throwing Tua. They'll run for it with A-Chain. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Tua. seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Here's Tua. On the handoff, it's A-Chain. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow, wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
So with a lead at 5, the book definitely says go for 2 here to try to get it to a 7-point differential. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Ford now to return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So now it's Watson and the Browns. Down 27-21. A little over 50 seconds remaining. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got him with a first down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. To throw, Watson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now Watson. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. One last throw here for Watson. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Buccaneers and the Falcons, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 24.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down in. Starting the drive with Algier. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Levante David in on the tackle.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always saying, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Back near his goal line. Here's Heineke. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Heineke. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Buccaneer off. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out there, a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Heineke. And that's going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
This is fielded at the 27. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Heineke. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here's Heineke. Here's a screen for Robinson.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
10 more there and another 1st down.
Throwing. Heineke.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
To throw is Heineke.
Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down.
So Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Robinson on a give right side.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4 but got 3. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Robinson.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they wind up getting 4 there on 4th and 1.
It's a gain of 4 that time. And the Falcons are going to get a 1st.
Heineke now. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On second down, here's Heineke again.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Heineke to throw it.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the...
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. There's Robinson showing the flash. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Final play of the half here. Heineke. That one deep for London.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we come upon...
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Falcons offense ready to get going. Second half begins with a run by Robinson.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Play action now. Here's Heineke.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Handoff now to Robinson.
Fighting him off.
He's got it to the 43 here.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You can go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
On the give, here's Robinson.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. And the play fake, and now Heineke rolling to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Escaping the pressure right.
This one into the hands of Pitts.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 30 yards.
They'll run with Robinson.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Algier, touchdown, Falcons.
Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now, 2 third-quarter touchdowns. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
98 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Now Heineke.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Devin Duvernay
from 3 yards out.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need an extra.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now Heineke.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. The Falcons on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack. Going to stop him short of the first. Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They run. Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. The Falcons are moving on. Congratulations to them. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Ravens and the Titans on Sunday night primetime.
Just a tick under 70,000 packed in here at Nissan Stadium. Not a seat to be had as playoff football and certainly playoff fever have descended upon the Music City of Nashville, Tennessee.
Tonight we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Now Spears to begin the drive.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now Levis.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He'll buy some time right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Working from the gun. Here's Levis.
And that is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Right back to Spears. He's got it to the 43 here.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here's Spears on second down.
Well, this will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Here's a give to Spears. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Levis looking to throw.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally.
Spears diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
They'll start on the ground with Spears.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Levis sets up to throw here.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Levis on 3rd down.
He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he fields it cleanly. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's... The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got him. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Oh, and that is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
That is caught.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 30. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Off the play fake, Levis.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
They'll run here with Haskins.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Levis.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to get...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's Levis. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st and 10. Here's Levis.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
2nd down and a yard. Levis back to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Hand off to Spears.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Flushed out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 21. They'll run with Spears. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Levis to throw it. And it's caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Trailing. Shootout for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter as the kick is away here. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And the Ravens taking the field. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Huntley to throw.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
3rd down. Here's Huntley now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Huntley. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. They go play action with Huntley. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Huntley working from the gun. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Pass the 20 for a short gain, 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Spears with another carry. And he'll get to the 29-yard line down there.
There's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain.
First and 10 now. Levis to throw.
Flush to his right.
Gets this to Moore.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
So a great throw right there. And what a regular season this rookie had, piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title, and they get the home date here in round one of the playoffs. But, Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide-open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now a little bit, you're telling that young man you don't have quite as much confidence in it as you profess. So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here, as so many defensive coaches have told you and me. All gas, no brakes. Let it rip.
Oh, some strong running. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
And now a run with Spears.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
Here's a run by Spears.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs.
The
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Hawks under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Tonight, it's the Monday conclusion to what's been an amazing Super Wild Card weekend, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Reed Blankenship delivering the hit. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Smith now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Throwing now is Geno. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Now it's Smith off the bootleg. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
A give for Walker running right.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Here's Smith. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll fake it. Now Smith.
He's going to get this complete here to Lockett.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Now Geno. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Smith. It's caught. Lockett. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Second down and 8. Off of play action. Here's Smith. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Again, Smith. This complete to Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at... Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Smith. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Smith. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nolan Smith charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. They'll run the toss to Walker. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Play action. It's Smith. He's got Mason complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
On 2nd down, it's Walker, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And now Smith going to change the play. Back to Walker on 1st down. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, 2nd down.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Geno now to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's Ward to return.
It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. 81 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Smith.
He hits his target, Lockett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Running left is Walker.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
A big play looming on 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he gets it down to the 32. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Walker with another carry.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, Walker.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Up the middle they run. It's Walker.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
On third down, here's Walker.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
Come on, guys, dig deep.
So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. This to advance to the divisional round. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.